Good morning, everyone. Phi Farley here. It's March 9th. It is Saturday. Happy Saturday. Got NBA's best bet coming to you in 1 second. Coming off a hot 3-0 day yesterday in the NBA. NBA's best bet winner. NCAA basketball best bet winner. Had another bet on patreon.com/Phi Farley that was a winner in NCAA basketball, as well as two more in the NBA for a total of a 5-0 sweep yesterday. So happy about that. Had yesterday pegged perfectly through the whole day. The games I did not post were also winners, so that was really good. I feel good about that. Looking to keep it rolling. Now, I will say this. We got 5 games left on today's slate. Early tip in New York. These lines are interesting, and they're interesting spots with a little bit of unpredictability. So I'm going to go to what I think is the NBA's best bet today, and will focus a lot of my attention today on the remaining schedule in NCAA basketball. All right, so all that said, if you haven't taken a second to subscribe, please do so on YouTube. Follow my picks. We got a lot of good content, playoffs in the NBA. You got NCAA basketball, March Madness, tournament time coming up in conference, and not to mention even just the rest of the day today and tomorrow with conference rivalry games and bracket buster games. And then we got the baseball right around the corner, which is my best sport. If you want to check that out, I got over 1,000 picks out there throughout the last year over on YouTube. So follow along, hit the notification bell so you can stay tuned into the content. All right. Also, patreon.com/Phi Farley, as I mentioned, is where the rest of my plays will be. So NCAA basketball already has some picks out there, and this will be out there posted first before it gets to YouTube. So they always get the first crack at things. All right. So now let's talk about today's best bet. We're going to Milwaukee. So today is just, as we approach the day, there's a lot of vulnerability. There's a lot of variance within these games. And that variance tied in with the lines make it a little bit more difficult, especially today than yesterday. I think the best bet is going to Milwaukee. We do have a big line here, 12 to 12.5, depending on your book. My book is 12, but some I know are up at 12.5. Milwaukee really is getting a nice spot here, but I will say they're on the front end of a back-to-back. So that's the downside. The good side is Milwaukee does fantastic at home, great home favorite, and Charlotte Hornets do terrible on back-to-backs. And they're catching, Milwaukee is catching Charlotte Hornets at a really good spot. So let's take a look at what the actual numbers say. So on no games rest, Charlotte Hornets average losing the next game by 5.2 points per game. Now, as an away underdog, Charlotte averages losing their games by 8.7 points. And today we're going against the league's best team in the Milwaukee Bucks. And so, 8.7 points, I think we're going to be on the top end of that, needless to say, So now if we look at Milwaukee, they average winning at home as a home favorite, 12.9 points per game is what they average victory is at home, best in the NBA. So when they can slaughter a team, they do. They really tack on the points. And here we're getting Charlotte on a back-to-back. Bad spot for the Hornets, really good spot for the Bucks. Again, though, it is the front end of a back-to-back for the Bucks, and the Bucks got to travel all the way to San Antonio and then face the tough San Antonio Spurs at home. A tough place to walk away with a victory. So now if we look at just in general, Charlotte Hornets on the road, for a 30-35 team to be 9-21 on the road is worse than the average team would be on the road for that record. They really do poorly at on the road. Meanwhile, Milwaukee Bucks best in the NBA at 26-5 at home. So we're talking a power team at home, poor team on the road, back-to-back for Charlotte. 1 day's rest from Milwaukee, which plays into their favor. So all things told, I think it's going to be Milwaukee Bucks minus the 12.5, getting the job done at home as today's best bet. All right. There you go. Best bet, Milwaukee Bucks, minus 12.5. Good luck, everyone, today. Check out patreon.com/Phi Farley for other plays. And don't forget to subscribe. All right. See you again soon.